Hi, it's Dr. Stories with Mystical Professor. Hope you guys are doing great on this Wednesday, hump day. On this great Wednesday, hump day. We're midweek. I was looking at a research study recently, and they said that, and I already kind of knew, everyone's favorite day of the week is Saturday. I wonder why. And of course, the second most favorite day of the week is TGIF, right? Well, it's hump day, so you're not too far away from your favorite days, speaking for most of society. That being said, I wanted to get on here real quick and talk about letting go of the old story, all right? I know you've heard others, talk about that, especially Neville Goddard, meaning other deliberate conscious manifestors, regarding the law of assumption, okay? In order for you to successfully, let the external reality, not the one that you have your internal, your external, your internal reality creates your external reality. Okay, you know that. So, and for you guys who are beginners at manifesting, trust me, I know how frustrating this can be. But do know you've been manifesting your whole life since you took your first breath, okay? That being said, you can't ever turn it off. It cannot be turned off. Therefore, why not create the reality? Because I know that kind of stings, but it should also be liberating at the same time, because that power is in your hands and in your mind. I know it's probably a hard pill to swallow when you reflect on your life and the things that have happened. It was for me. I'm not going to lie to you, but it isn't now. I found it also very liberating. Just like I tell you all the time. And I see this as a professor, because I help dissertation learners get to the finish line. They write their dissertation. I'm their chair. I have 4 students under me right now, and they have a committee member, and along with me. And we look at these documents very differently. I'm very objective. I'm very open-minded, and I'm very culturally diverse. And I believe, and I've been this way my whole life, because my dad was in the military, and I didn't know my actual relatives that well, because my relatives were those that were around me with the various bases that my father was stationed at. The military people became my family. I called an Asian man uncle. And so that being said, I'm getting to a point where we've all had different walks of life. What I'm saying to you may not resonate with you. It probably would not have resonated with me when I was half the age that I am now. It may have, I don't know, because I listen to everybody, so with an open mind, so it probably would have resonated, but I don't know. I found out about Neville in 2018, and this is one of the most important things that I learned from him. Contention equals attention minus effort. Again, contention, you know what contention is. I've told you you can put yourself in a content state just by smiling, not looking for any kind of evidence to basically support the smile, okay? Or substantiate it. My point is, contention equals attention minus effort, okay? And he quipped about that all the time. He basically stated that put your attention on that which you desire, and then get out of your own way. You don't take action, like I've told you repeatedly. You let it happen, okay? Because his ways are higher than your ways, and I don't know why my nose keeps itching. And his ways are higher than your ways, and his thoughts are past your knowing. You could not even, and it's going to happen in the most natural way, and you trust me, you couldn't even conjure up a way as good as what will happen to lead you to your desire. Just like I shared with you guys about forgiveness, when that, and I hadn't even thought about that whole situation in years. The reason why I brought that up is because I have been speaking to some people privately, and the key I wanted to make is the power of forgiveness and letting go past resentments and grudges. Okay, because it's liberating. All right, it is. Let it go. To love someone else is to love yourself. To forgive someone is to forgive yourself. Okay, I'm just telling you that because I'm trying to make life easier and healthier and happier for you. Okay, and have a good self-concept. I openly admitted that I didn't have the greatest self-concept, and I do now. Otherwise, I wouldn't be on this platform telling you what I'm telling you, sharing it on multiple platforms, because I'm not only sharing my own experiences with this, I'm sharing knowledge as well as expertise as a professor, okay? 3 PhDs, 15, 14 years, whatever, teaching at the post-secondary level. I want you guys to master it faster than me, not take this many years, 58 years, to be a master. I don't. Unless, of course, you want to go through all the bumps and bruises that I did. That's your choice. You want to be in a state of poor, you want to be in a state of fatigue, that's your choice. The Bible said, let the weak say they're strong, let the poor say they're rich, not vice versa. Okay? You can claim what you want and have it. It is the Father's greatest love, gift, whatever, to give you his kingdom. And the kingdoms of heaven is within. It says that in the Bible. It's within you. And you control it internally for it to be reflected externally. And that's what I came on here for you to understand as quickly as possible. Let go of the old story. Like I told you, I had a dream. Neville Goddard came to me in a dream and said, let go of the old story. Not the desire. Okay? Let it go. That's why, somebody mentioned me yesterday, the 10,000 affirmations. Yeah, you're saturating your mind. I told you, forge new neurological pathways, whatever works for you. If you think that it's law of assumption, whatever you assume to be true is. Just like William Blake said, and Neville always quipped him, things are to those that seem to be. Things are exactly as they are to those that think that they are, and they are to them. And they can produce that evidence. Remember, you're always ahead of your evidence. Let it go. Let go of that the faster you let go of that old story, the faster you're going to experience the new one. Neville had so many quotes and lectures pertaining to that. The only thing getting in your way is yourself, you not seeing the new story and not letting go. Some people don't want to change. That's entirely up to you. I'm trying to help those who want to change. People are putting comments up about forgiveness. That work. That's how they feel about it. The way I feel about it is I know it to be true, that letting go of resentment, grudges is very liberating. Okay? And I want you guys, like I said, to get to the finish line faster than me. Okay? I only brought up that experience, like I said, to not call out others that are still begrudging other people. I was that person. I was that. I'm only human. Of course. But letting go and moving on, I'm trying to help all of you as fast as possible. Okay? And that being said, like I said, contention equals attention minus effort. You decide you want something and then imagine it, script it, assume it, whatever method you choose, which is a placebo, meaning it gives you great pleasure to experience it in that moment. You're saying that this is what you want, you experience in here, and to be self-satisfied with that. So then when it's reflected out here, you're like, oh yeah, a lot of people forget about it. There's some desires that I've actually forgotten about. And you don't need effort, so that if anything, that should release you even more, redeem you even more, and liberate you anymore, because you don't have to go do anything other than put it in your attention bank right there. That's it. No effort. I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich. I am so rich. Money showers me everywhere I go. I get You know, I experience more and more money every day. My wealth increases, whatever. You can affirm it, you can imagine it, you can sing it, you can script it. Those are just methods. Or you can just put yourself in a state and assume it. No, I'm rich. I always have more than enough. Okay? Contention equals attention. Attention on that which you desire and to take no effort, meaning get out of your own way and let it go. Because you're going to be moving under compulsion, like I've told you, and inspired action, meaning you're just going to move about your day. Like I did, I went to the grocery store and found literally a wad of money, a bunch of 100 bills on a beautiful money clip. Walked in the store and they were laying on the ground. And my husband went into Home Depot a few months ago and found a fresh, brand new $100 bill on the ground. These things happen. I will tell you that in the last 2 days, I bought scratch-off tickets because I do it every time I'm at the grocery store because they're too convenient. They're right at the vending machine and I want $100. I just, off a $5 scratch-off. Okay, you just never know. I did not ever expect it. I just tell myself I always win no matter where I play, how I play, what I play. $100 yesterday and $100 the day before. And actually for the last 2 days, money is sitting in my wallet. I should have brought it in here so I could show you, but instead I have my one little gift that I promised a few days ago. I think it was last Saturday or Sunday that I would show you, and I didn't. That's why I'm inside. Otherwise I'd be outside. It's still windy out, and I'm sorry for the wind gusts in the last 2 videos, but I'm in here because I prefer to be outside so you can look at the beautiful backdrops of where I reside presently. It's so breathtakingly beautiful out there. But instead I decided to be in here because I wanted to show you something right before I get off of here, and that is my buddy. Isn't he beautiful? Black on one side. He's got stripes on the other. He's my buddy. He loves me. He's my buddy. His name is Midnight. My daughter-in-law calls him Oreo. My grandson calls it Midnight. I call him Midnight. He is nothing but sweetness. And I just wanted to share. He's been asking me to share. My grandson's been asking me to share him with you guys on this video, and well, every video that I've been doing. And I just thought I'd give you an opportunity to meet Midnight. He's a love bug. He's very unique. That's what he looks like on one side and on the other. Isn't it amazing? So, like I said, all I wanted you to know is that you have to let go of the old story the sooner, because you cannot put new wine into old wineskins. You can only put new wine into new wineskins, and that is right out of our good book. And he's making this noise because he loves to be petted. That's a love, you know, like an excitement. They say that guinea pigs make that sound because they're excited. So he's enjoying me rubbing him as I finish this video and upload it for you today. So let it go to the old story. You cannot put new wine into old wineskins. And remember, contention is attention minus effort. You just keep your attention on the new story. Do not ever think of the old story, only the new story. And you don't take any action other than inspired action, meaning you move about your day, doing your regular routine, okay? Even if you're manifesting $1 million, I'm not telling you to go quit your job. You'll just create resistance for yourself. What you do is just keep your attention on that which you desire, if it is $1 million, okay? And then when the opportunity presents itself, it's going to show up. It will. I personally recommend always, like with my subliminals, that you manifest money out of thin air, easily and effortlessly, even large sums. You receive money out of the blue, easily and effortlessly. That there covers all of it. It's like a big umbrella. It covers it all. Just like my recent upload, everything works out. I mean, everything goes my way. Everything works out in my favor. Everything goes my way. Everything works out in my favor. That is the best affirmation to tell yourself, because it's an umbrella and it covers every single thing. Because everything goes your way and everything works out in your favor. And like I said, give everything good meaning, that everything you see, think, feel, experience means you already have all your desires. And everything you experience, see, feel, think, whatever, you get my point, benefits you. Give it all good meaning. And remember the most important thing here. What you assume to be true is, and as Neville always said, persist in the knowing, in the assumption, and it will be reflected. Do not look for it. Assume it and let it be. And let go of that old story. Remember, contention is attention minus effort. And those that things are as they seem to be to those they seem to be, as quipped in a poem from William Blake. And on that note, I will be talking to you guys about, I don't even know, but I'll figure it out the next time. If you have any recommendations for subliminals, please let me know. If you have any recommendations for me to talk about, please let me know in the comment section, and I'll keep them coming. And I hope you enjoyed midnight. You guys have a great night, and I'm going to assume that everybody is experiencing nothing but the best of the best, because you are the best, and that you're you only attract the best experiences in life, no matter what that is, and that you're a luck and money magnet, and everything always goes your way, and your world works for you, and you are the most beautiful person in the world, and you're sheer perfection. That being said, it's Dr. Sorois with, I'm sorry, he's squeaking, with Mystical Professor. And please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe.